Hi, so I wanted to talk real quickly about manifesting. Manifesting is something that we all do. Sometimes we manifest good things into our lives, and sometimes we manifest bad things into our lives. And so you might kind of want to know, well, how do I get more of the good things to come into my life instead of things that I don't want? Well, this is how I think of it, and maybe this will help. So I used to live in an apartment building, and I lived on the second floor. So that meant there was an apartment below me, the very same dimensions, the very same style of apartment that I was in, and there was an apartment above me, exact same dimensions, same style of apartment that I was in. So what I think of is that when I'm manifesting something, when I'm doing that, thinking about what it is that I want, I'm kind of dialing that in the way that you dial into a radio frequency. That thinking, your thoughts are the frequency, right? So that's what you're sending out, and you're saying, this is what I want. The emotions that you're feeling at the exact same time that you're thinking about that, that's the volume. That's how loudly and quickly you want that thing to come into your life. So the more excited you can get about it, the faster that's going to manifest, right? And so whenever I'm thinking about something that I'm really, really excited about, really thinking that would be really cool, that'd be really fun, it's like it's faster for that thing to come from the apartment above me, right, to meet me on the stairway, right? And it comes down and comes to my life, and it's super exciting, right? The same thing can happen though in the opposite way. Whenever I get into fear-based thinking, whenever I'm like, oh, I don't want that to happen, and I'm really worried about it, and I'm really putting a lot of like negative emotions into that, it's not going to be long before that kind of thing comes up the stairways and meets me in my dimension, right? So that's an easy way that I think of it. So I'm going to tell you a quick manifestation story. A year or so ago, I saw this plant in a friend's classroom that I just loved. I thought it was so pretty, and it was huge. It was really big, and it was just, I just thought it was beautiful, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I went to garden centers, I kept looking out for it, and I just didn't see that exact same type of plant. I don't know why I didn't ask for cutting. That would have been an easy way to have done that, but I don't know. But I would think about it. Like every once in a while I'd be like, oh, I'd really like a plant like that. That was so pretty. And last year, right before the school year started, I went to visit a friend, and as I was about to leave, they said, oh, I have a gift for you. And they gave me a cutting of this plant, the exact plant that I was wanting, this little angel wing begonia. So the cutting they gave me was about this big when they gave it to me last year. So I was super excited because then I was able to take this to my classroom and nurture it in my classroom. A few months later, my daughter's friend was moving, and they asked if we would be willing to take in one of the plants that they had that they couldn't take with them because it was too big. And so voila, this gorgeous angel wing begonia behind me. I don't know if you can see this beautiful flower that's on it, this white flower. It's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous plant. And so now I not only had one at school, I also had one at home. So that's the simple version. I mean, that's what it is that I do to manifest things. Some of the things that I may do to enhance that is that I do something that, and it's going to be backwards, but if you go clockwise and you just kind of rub in this place right here, I've forgotten why it is a specific spot. Sorry, I can't tell you, but I can tell you it works. 17 seconds, at least 17 seconds, I just am rubbing in a circular motion there and thinking about what it is that I want to manifest, and thinking about how cool it would be to have that, just exciting, like why it is that I want that and what that will add to my life. And that seems to work really fast. Like I've had that bring in money like super fast. Manifesting is fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun to just like play around with it, like be just silly with it and fun and see what can happen. Another way that I do pretty often is I write it. And so I just write it over and over again, probably about 3 pages, like in a small notebook. This is like the size notebook that I use, and it's about 3 pages of this. And then on a regular basis, I'll go back and read that aloud also. And that takes a little bit over, it takes over 17 seconds, but just something that is like you're reinforcing, yes, and thinking about how great that would feel, turning up that volume on that. So yeah, those are my simple suggestions for you. And I hope that you have a great day and that you manifest peace and joy and love into your life.